All right. There we go, you guys. Okay, so welcome everybody to our Wednesday night team training. It's been a pretty exciting day. My name is Sherry Denny, and I'm a corporate director with APLGO, along with a bunch of other ones that are starting to come up in the ranks. And it's so much fun again. I mean, we had this kind of fun in the beginning, and then, you know, it's kind of like a roller coaster ride anytime anybody opens up in a new country. But the people that have stuck it out and they're here are doing amazing things and also seeing wonderful things that are happening. I mean, geez, since we launched our since we launched our AIR, since we launched PFT, and it's just going to keep getting better. So I'm just glad that we have the systems that back us up and everything that we need, including the leadership that really makes things run a lot smoothly. And I got to tell you, today was another one of those amazing days where we're able to get on private Zooms and help people get started with whatever it is that they need to know, whatever they need to understand. And it has been marvelous. And y'all, don't you ever think I'm too busy, I don't want to call her. No, 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 no. Get that thought out of your head. You can call me anytime except Jerry. She can't call me at 1 o'clock in the morning. I had to pull you in on there, Jerry. It's so much fun. Even though I do wake up early, I love those early morning phone calls, getting people started, going through the day, because I think a lot of you that are on here, including Randy, because he's up all night long working, is Mr. TSA himself, is the fact that people that are really, really busy get and successful to boot, do most of their stuff first thing in the morning. And, you know, sometimes by 10 o'clock, they may be done. Sometimes by 2 o'clock in the afternoon, they're done. Their day's over with. But that's kind of the fun that we have here. We're able to do and work our business whenever we want, whenever it fits into the schedule, whenever it works for somebody else as well, because as a team and working systems that we do, we just want to make sure that everybody wins here. And that's what I'm all about. I know that's what you are all about too. So I want to share a few things with you today. I had a ball doing private Zooms on Sunday, Monday, some of them on yesterday, and definitely a bunch of them on today, and able to help people understand more about how they do things in their back office, where they can find things, how they're able to go from one rank to another. It's completely different than status. And I'm going to get into that when I'm going through recognition. But there are a few things that just happen to be going on right now. And one of them started yesterday. Actually, I think it really started like 8 o'clock this morning. But there is an October Madness promo going on right now. And if it's a little bit confusing to you when you're checking out in the back office, please let me know. Because whatever it says back there, like this morning we were putting in diamonds and it still charged them $3,000 at the end. Don't worry about that. It will always get credited back to you unless that $500 is just, you know, it doesn't fit into the equation for you. Let us know, because there's always ways to get, well, the solution. That's what we do. We are solution people. We figure out solutions for everything. We just figure it out. You all know that. So anyway, this is going on right now. It is for upgrades. That's pretty easy. That's the easiest one, because if you started out at 100 and you want to go to mentor, there's a $100 discount. If it's from mentor to VIP, there's a $300 discount. And from any of those, actually any of those, up to VIP or up to diamond, it is a $500 discount. Now, I'm going to flat out tell you right now, some people just say, oh, you know what? I want that diamond kit because it's going to get me a lot more product. Well, on our mastermind call this morning, we did discuss that, because if you put in a diamond kit, say you're your mentor and you want to go diamond, and you just say, you know what, well, okay, I'm saving $500. And I hope when I'm saying this, it's making sense to you. It was rather confusing this morning. If they want to go ahead and get the diamond kit, because there's 90 boxes in there, you guys, instead of picking and choosing kits to get up to that amount that is less than the $3,000 to get you to diamond, they're going to refund that $500 back to you if you decide indeed to go ahead and get a diamond kit. Woo! I mean, that'll make y'all feel good if that's what you're doing, because Sergey is not going to do anything that's going to make anybody feel bad. He's always giving away things. He is the most generous person I know. He wants to do whatever it takes to make you happy within reason. And that was definitely within reason, because we're on the mastermind call and literally Anna and Svetlana were texting him and asking, okay, is this okay? And it was like, yeah, whatever they want. Yeah, whatever they want. Up to a point. So it's nice to have that connection with him. And I'm pretty darn sure it was like 2 o'clock in the morning when that happened. So what a guy. Okay, so this is going on right now. And then there is going to be November 11 at 11:11 in the morning at 11 minutes and 11 seconds. Sergey is announcing, and by the way, that's over in Moldova, Russia time, Eastern Europe, the 12th anniversary. But there are, there's an email out for anybody that might want to pop in. I don't know if they're going to live stream it, kind of hoping they are through our new portal that we're working on. The one, the party that's in Chicago. So that information is on an email that you all got. We've been getting it pretty much, seems like every day, or it's on Telegram. You can get all the information there. I have to tell you this, the portal that we've all been so excited about, that some of you are already in, is getting put into our back office. And we won't, that will have us be able to completely get rid of Telegram. We won't have to deal with that anymore. We won't have to deal with WhatsApp unless you have people overseas, you want to work that way with them, that's fine. But the portal will be in our back office, accessible to everybody. It's private. Nobody sees anything that each team is doing. It's just so interesting how that thing works. And if you're not in it yet, I know Randy's in there. I'm pretty sure Clee's in there, Daniel, John. I have a whole list of people. I even think Katrina's in there. If you're not in it, please email or text me and I will send you a link for you to accept. That sounds funny, it's like Facebook, accept the invite to come in there. But I want to make sure that you're connected with the team and we are able to get moving with that. So Katrina, you're not in it. Okay, we'll make sure that you do get in there. And just text me, email me, and I'll send you that invite, because this is going to be really cool, you guys. This is something that for people that aren't on Facebook, and this is the big push. There's so many people we're running into right now that don't want anything to do with Facebook, or they get on Facebook because I've actually asked them, make an account. I don't care if your dog's your picture, just get an account so you can see everything that we have on there. Because 90% of our stuff is in Team Go Extreme, and then a lot of it's transferred over to our Team Visionaries. But if you're not on Facebook at all, you're missing out on all of that, and well, most of it, because I try to do the best I can at taking things like this and having them uploaded onto YouTube, and then people can go to YouTube and watch it. But can you imagine? Gosh, I feel like I'm talking 100 miles an hour. If I am, just listen faster. The fact of having something in the portal in your back office will allow you to go into your back office anytime you want, click on the portal and see all the information that's come up, all the things on Mary Esther Gilbert, all our files, all our pictures, all the media, everything we've ever done will be transferred over there. So, whew, that's going to be awesome. Okay, now what I want to do is, yes, Katrina, you're very welcome. The thing I want to do now, and this is so important because we all know how much people like recognition. And by the way, you guys, the only way that I find these is by literally going through on my details of my organization and finding the new enrollments by the amount of PV that comes in there every week, 1, 2, 3, and 4. And I click on that, and the funniest thing happened today. I think Jerry and I are probably the only ones that know this right now. You're going to find out about it. One of the people came in, I could have sworn I saw him as VIP, and next thing I went in there and he was diamond. So I don't know if he if he upgraded twice, but it was so awesome to see this. So let's start out with our new promoters. Now, I think the way that I did this, the people that are in black, it might be the other way around, were from week 1 and 2, and the other ones in the other color would be from weeks 3, and we're now in week 4. So David Tanner and Betty Euler, I'm so glad that you're here. Betty, I'm so glad that you're here. I can't wait to meet David. And the next one are our, it is, the black ones are the ones that are the new ones. Anyway, congratulations to all our new associates, which is Alaska Farm Tours. Woo! Way to go, Christy. Randy Markison, Lindsay Short, Stephen Schradel, maybe that's Stephen Schradel, and Vicki Munson, and Sandra Tyler and Thomas Grindle are our new builders. And I've literally had to take some names out of here and move them up already into weeks 3 and 4. So congratulations to our new mentors. These are people that came in at the 600 mentor level, and that may be with whatever product they wanted, or the $750 with everything in it, the package with everything. And that's Julianne Lee, she goes by Julie, and Providential Design LLC, Lisa Westover, woo, and Sandra Crochet. And I sure hope that all the people, there's several of these names that I sent out packages to this week, and I hope y'all got them. You know what I'm talking about. I'm going to talk about it in just a little bit. Teresa Walker, woo! New VIP today. Congratulations, young lady. I'm so excited for you. And I know some other people are as well. And here's the biggie, you guys. I got to say right now, it's Gary Astle that I thought was VIP, and I looked again, and he is a new Diamond Club member. So woohoo! Fist bump for that one, Gary Astle. New diamonds, Lisa Salter, Jareen Mason, and Lisa Westover. You all are just rocking it, and every single one of you have those new brochures on the way to you as well. And first time rank advancements. This is really cool, you guys. When people rank up for the very first time, that's when they're going to be here. Because I know that, you know, people have been in here for 3 years. We've already gone through the ranks. We've, you know, gone through, what is it? I got the message thing right here. The rank of manager, senior manager, director, senior director, managing director, corporate director, and higher. We're all striving for that as well. But when you reach it the first time, I want to recognize you. So does the whole team. And look what's been happening. We got this guy that is, I have a joke going on with him that he's always on the golf course. He's either texting me from the golf course, or he's at a tee, or he's on the green, or I think the first time he called me, he was teeing off on the 7th hole. And it's just fun. But last time I talked to him, he says, no, golf's over with. He's gone through all his passes and everything. But Stuart Baxter is on a roll. He is sponsored by Kathy Sampson. And this isn't all he's done this month. He went from senior manager to direct. By the way, he just right past manager to senior manager, and now sitting at director. And again, his sponsor is Kathy Sampson. Excuse me. And then Kathy Sampson, woo! Sponsored by Jerry Fox. I'm so happy to have Jerry on the team here, who's sponsored by Judy Emmons, who we go back, all 3 of us go back for decades. And I'm just so glad to be working all together at the same place again. So Kathy Sampson is now director. Well, she was, let's say, last week. And Teresa Walker is director, also sponsored by Jerry Fox. And Kathy Sampson today is senior director, sponsored by sponsored by Jerry Fox. And I just want to congratulate all these people on doing such exciting things for their team. And you know what? The funny thing about the story is, You always want everybody to know about APLGO, so you're out telling everybody, and you never know what anybody's going to do. And you know, some people are saying, oh, I just can't do this. You know, I'm really quiet. I don't really get out and see people. I don't know if y'all know this, because I don't act like it when I'm on a Zoom, and I don't act like it when I'm around my team, but I'm a total introvert. And I know a bunch of you are as well. You are, face it, admit it, you know you are. But this is what excites me. So this is what makes a lot of people happy, is seeing the team grow, seeing people's smiles on their faces, and holy mackerel, I'm going to ask a few of you, if you don't mind, maybe come on when I'm at the part where we're going to do testimonials and say some of those things that you've been witnessing. It's just amazing. So anyway, you guys, Rockin' October is the way things are just going crazy here. What an amazing team we have. 6 more days to go, and you should, all of you, be proud of yourselves, whatever it is that you're doing that's moving you forward. And don't think you're not doing anything, because you just being here, watching this video, if it's on replay, showing your product out to people, you're all doing something. You deserve a huge round of APL laws applause. I know, I love that one. Sergey came up with that when we first met him, and I just thought that was the cutest thing. So anyway, I'm going to stop the share here, but what I'd like to do is there anybody on here that, hi Judy, is there anybody on here that would like to open up and talk about a testimonial that they have? Because man, I'm hearing some really, really amazing ones. Anybody? 1 or 2 of you? Clee, anybody?
Yeah, I guess.
You're breaking up really bad, Clee. Are you in a good spot?
I don't know.
Try again. You're gonna have to talk
Sorry.
quick.
Yeah, there was a lady contacting me about her brother who's really overweight. So I help out his issues. So
Yeah, Clee, you're breaking up really bad with us. Doggone it. Because I know you've got something good to say. Clee, you're breaking up really bad.
sorry. Hold on.
Are you in a good spot now? Go ahead, try it again. No, he's not. Okay, does anybody else have a testimonial they would like? Okay. Are we going to try again, Clee? Let's go ahead. No, he keeps freezing up on us. So you keep freezing up, Clee. So we're going to try that another time. But I know I've been hearing, and you know us, we don't really want to go out there and talk about somebody else unless, you know, they've texted to us or it's literally been said to us. But it's always nice to share any testimonials that people
I'm happy to share mine if you want.
Oh, thank you, Katrina. Yes, I know you've got tons.
Well, for me personally, what got me to APLGO was after I had ACDF neck surgery, which is to a multi-level fusion and a plate put in January. And I had some debilitating afterwards, my post-op for like 3 months. I was in a lot of pain, headaches every day, just a lot of debilitating pain. And I was doing 12 over-the-counter like Advil, Tylenol a day, which weren't doing anything, but it was just my mindset that I had to do something to try to help myself. And then I tried 2 stop and 1 slide, and then I switched them between 2 and 1 just in one day. So basically, I think I had 5 stop and slide the first day, and that very day my headache and all my pain in my neck was gone. And that was an incredible thing for me, because I hadn't had a day of no pain since last December of 2022. And then so I was taking 4 to 6 stop and slide a day for like a week, and I was literally only taking like 2 to 3 the next week, to where now I really only take them for the fact that I think it still helps with inflammation, but I'm not having the debilitating pain at all. And all that pain was gone within a month. So that's insanely cool for me.
That is insanely cool. That is, I know when you first told me that, I was like, oh, I just know this is going to keep working. Just keep taking it, because it's when you stop that you go, oh, wait a minute. I needed to keep taking that. Yeah. I am so glad.
Any breakthrough pain, I still use it, but I don't need as much of it as I did, but yeah.
Yeah, I found the same thing with my hands. I mean, first thing when I wake up in the morning, I don't know if it's because I sleep with my hands on my chest like this on my back or what, but it seems like they're hard to open. It could be because I love to sleep in a really cold room. But as soon as I take an SLD, I mean, this is pretty much first thing in the morning before I drink my water and have my cup of coffee. That I can feel, because when I put my hands together like this, I can feel the bones again, where before it was kind of, just they felt fat. So I know they were inflamed. It's amazing what that SLD does but for that to work on your neck and like people's knees and their hips, it's amazing. What is there? There's like only 7 or 8 herbal ingredients in there. It's amazing. It's just absolutely incredible, but the right ones. Thank you so much for that, Katrina.
You're welcome.
Anybody else have one that they'd like to share? Oh, I'm sorry, Jerry got bumped off there. She must be having bad internet, but that's okay. She'll pop on if she can. Judy, I know that you've got one. Can you talk about your son's wife? Would you do that for us? Because I'd love to have that on here so we can get this out to people. Is it okay? Think she'd be okay with that? I know you're trying to unmute yourself.
Am I unmuted?
You're good now. You're good to go.
Okay, good. I'm sure she'd be fine with this. For years and years, she has had constipation. She'd move maybe once a week, maybe once every 10 days. And that leads to all sorts of problems. So you told Erin to have her take MLS. What was the other one?
ICE and HPR.
And HPR. Okay. Anyway, she did that. In about 3 days, she had movement.
I love the way you say that.
And it continued. I mean, we all know you get stopped up, you can't think. You move, man, you can think again, right?
Yes,
It
absolutely.
helps a lot of things.
I know a lot of elderly people that have an issue with that, and she's not elderly by any means.
No, she's not.
No, people that have that issue, and like at Dr. Lucas's, I said, just try this, just a couple MLS really, and ICE with it, or maybe even an HPR, and it'll be a couple days, but they come back to Dr. Lucas and like, what was that? Because it worked and it's all natural. It made them feel good, and they felt good. People that have the stomach, that they're bloated, 1 MLS. And you might want to throw an ice on there if you want to, but an MLS, and 20 minutes later, you're feeling good. But Judy, the first time you told me that, I said, we got to get this out there if it's okay with her.
Yeah, I'm sure it's okay with her. I want to add one other thing too, because it was really fun. Where I live, I walk a lot, and I don't know if Jerry was able to get back on or not, but Jerry used to live here in my neighborhood, and she had gotten a sample pack to one of our neighbors. And so she took the SLD, and she's had back pain for a long time. Well, I'm out walking the other morning, and they're coming towards me, and she stops me. Man, Jerry sent me this little sample pack. I don't know what else was there, but I took that SLD, I guess she said, and my pain is gone. And it lasted all the next day. And so it was yesterday when I ran into her, and she said, oh, I've got trouble with it again. I sure would like to try one more just to make sure. So Jerry got on the phone and got her daughter to take her some more. And we got a brochure to her. And, it's exciting because she had light in her eyes when she said, that took care of my pain. I hope it wasn't just, a fluke. So we know it wasn't. 'Cause
We
I've
know
had
it wasn't.
We know it wasn't. So she's going to be a happy camper. Probably she was already, not probably, but she was telling me, oh, I've got my daughter-in-law that needs help with headache pain. And, anyway, people start thinking about others when they get relief for themselves. And that's the beauty of this. That's what I love.
That's it. I'm so glad that you said that, because that's what makes people talk, is when they had such a great effect. Like I remember when Clee first got started, I keep bringing Clee's name up, but he fell down the stairs, I think it was. I mean, Clee's on here, he could tell the story himself, except his internet is not working very well. And he was using the products for his shoulder and the big, huge gouge that he got on his head. So and that, by the way, I'm pretty sure is in our DNARapidDrops testimonial group. And if you are watching the replay of this and you want to hear more, see more, please let the person know that sent this to you to invite you to our DNARapidDrops testimonial group on Facebook. It is a private page, but there's a ton of testimonials in there. So one of the other things, thank you so much for that, Judy. You're always so nice to be sharing your stuff with us. The other thing I wanted to make sure y'all knew, because a lot of you got packages this week of our new brochure. You hear that? This thing is so solid. I just love this. And there are a few little teeny tiny changes on it, but you guys that ordered them, they're there. I only have 250 left. I know Michelle's is already out there. Randy, don't worry about yours. Yours isn't in that. There's only 250 left. And I did order some more that have printed with my name on the back. You don't want those ones, but I ordered the next, I think, paper level down just to see what those are like, but these are like super cool. Anyway, if we need more, we're just going to order more. And the other thing I wanted to talk about is Tina went over this a tiny bit on Sunday, is the ranks that you are working toward. Like everybody has their 40 PV they need to order every single month if they want to get paid the next month, right? What if you are a different rank, like director or senior director, managing director? That 40 PV goes up. I think it goes 40, 60, 80, 100, 140, and then it goes up to 300. That's the highest it'll ever go, but come on, that's at ambassador. And, anyway, at each rank, the reason it goes up is because, well, I don't know the reason it goes up, but when it goes up, you're actually making enough money to be able to pay for that. And by the way, you guys, I don't know anybody on the team that really does almost everybody does 100, 150 a month, no matter what, especially when the product of the month comes out. And they must have really been thinking when they did that. So it just makes sense. So order in the month of October the rank you want to get paid at in November, not the rank that you are right now, because we are working more and more. We're focusing on ranks for people to get paid at, because I don't know if anybody ever really thought about this. We think about diamond status. We think about, once you're a diamond, you're always a diamond. You're always managing director, excuse me, but I had a brain fart there for a second, managing director. But even now in the compensation plan, managing directors should be purchasing at least 100 PV, so you can stay qualified to make sure you make that rank as well. I hope all this is making sense to you. I just know that I think throughout it's always been said, oh, you only need to do 40 PV, but I'm pretty darn sure all along we have also been saying for the rank that you qualify for. So big thing is to make sure that you're always 2-star qualified. That means you have one person sponsored on the left, one person sponsored on the right, that they at least have a 40 PV order. It may not be what their rank says, but that's at least what it takes for you to stay 2-star qualified. And by the way, you guys, you do know you need to do that every month, right? When you go back into your back office and you're looking at your qualification details, there's those 4 little check marks that we're trying to make them look like be 2 stars when you're 2-star, and a green star for when you're, you're qualified for the month. So you're going to see some updates back there, but 2-star is important every single month. And also on the lesser leg is where your ranking qualifications come from. So you may be up here and you have somebody over here on your left side that might, or your whole left side might have, I don't know, 6,000 volume in it. And over here, your right side might, I hope that's right when I'm showing this one here, that might have lesser volume is 2,000. And then somebody over here on your larger leg may have a higher rank than you. And that's totally possible because they have a lesser leg than you do. So if that made sense, or if it didn't, I can always draw it out for you, but it's always a question people have. It's not unfamiliar. I have people ask me that all the time, but to go in there and to find out and show you on a private Zoom, I'd be more than happy to do that. So you can see what it takes for you to get there. And that's another thing that I love to do, is get people on a private Zoom only with them, because it's going through their back office. They can either screen share from their side, or, if I have access to it, we can screen share from my side and show you. Yes, it is, Randy. It is whiteboard time. By the way, I ordered a brand new one and it's still waiting to be delivered. I don't know if they can even deliver it to Alaska, but it's not going to be here till December 5th, which is the day I get back from Dubai. So who knows? But anyway, yes, it is whiteboard time. I want to be able to show you guys the significance of 2-star. Keep that in your mind, both sides, left and right, qualified. So you get paid next month on all bonuses. Now, don't get me wrong. When you come in and say you haven't sponsored anybody, but you're sitting there, you're in the matrix, yes, you get paid. You get paid the fast start bonuses that you personally bring people in on. And of course, they're going to be placed in the matrix. And if it is on your inside, which is usually your lesser leg, then yeah, you're going to get paid the bonus from the other side when you have somebody on that other side. Okay. That's the importance of 2-star qualified. And that could bring in some huge commissions for you. Just keep making sure you're 2-star qualified. And I think that was pretty much all I wanted to make sure we go over for this time. Again, I'm available, y'all. You know that. Just text me or shoot me a message, however you want to do it. Smoke signals, it doesn't matter to me. I want to be able to help you. And eventually, you too are going to be doing Zooms just like this. I guarantee it. Within, I don't know, a couple months, a year, it doesn't matter. I'm going to be joining you on your Zooms. So I want to thank you all for being here tonight. I'm going to go ahead and actually, does anybody have any questions right now? I could answer them here. And if it's a, question that somebody else has been asking, they might want to know the answer as well. Anybody?
I have a question.
Katrina, go ahead.
I have a question, and maybe I misunderstood. When you're talking at the beginning, I think about the new app or portal.
Yes.
Is that similar information as like Rapid Funnel would have in it?
Yeah, but it's not information that you send out like Rapid Funnel.
Okay. Got it.
Rapid Funnel is a whole different animal. It's like having our Facebook, really. It's like having Team Go Extreme, all the stuff that's in there, put in the portal along with all of the corporate stuff. Everything would be in there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So, yeah. And you can even, in fact, I think Ruth, I can't remember when she was doing a training, but at the drop of a hat. She would love to do a training for this team if you want to have that done again, but she'll do a private one for you too. She just wants everybody to know how to use it. I've been using it. I've been in there. I'm seeing everything that's in there. I've added a bunch of stuff to it. But honestly, there's not enough team members in there to be using it like she does. She has her whole team in there, which makes sense. So
Okay.
You're very welcome. Yeah. Anybody else? Oh, I like this. Either I did good or you're just all confused. No. So, anyway, I gotta give you all credit. I absolutely adore this team. I've been happy since the day I started with this, and I'm so glad to see you all here. John Mahan's out there driving his truck. I'm so glad to see you. You're in Reddingsville, right? Yeah, he's muted. He's driving his truck. I'm not gonna bug him.
Yes, I'm in Reading.
Yeah. So I call it my hometown, but I've been up in here and I've been up here in Alaska for so long. I call this home, Palmer, Alaska. Anyway, you all, thank you so much for being here this afternoon, tonight. I know it's late for you on the East Coast. Judy, I can't believe you're still up. Clea, I can't believe you're still up either. And we want to do this again every single Wednesday unless we get booted out with something that's going on in corporate, okay? And just keep the momentum going. So if you need anything, please text or call me. You guys, I'm here for you. Thank you so much and have a really good, absolutely incredible rest of your day. I'll go ahead and turn